Hi there, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Rick Jiha, and I'm a real estate agent, and most of you watching this actually already know that. Some of you may not. I just celebrated recently 37 years selling houses in California. I started out selling in my hometown of Fremont, California, and now, because of how widely my customers over the years have traveled around and moved around, I actually end up selling in a much, much bigger area. The reason I'm recording this video today is I recently changed companies, and I got some questions about that, but most of the questions I get about changing companies mostly come from real estate agents, not you, the consumer public. That's because I think I get that most of the consumer public understands that when dealing with real estate agents, you're dealing directly with that real estate agent, and the name of the company they're with doesn't really play a huge factor in the service that you get. A lot of people actually believe that it does, and this more than ever now in today's technology. We're in 2017 right now. Technology is more advanced than I've ever seen it in my 37 years in the business, and you have to remember when I started up, fax machines were just coming onto the scene, and even having a hold button on your telephone was a pretty big deal. So now, I've seen a lot in my almost 4 decades of selling real estate, and I really got to tell you a little bit, and that's the reason why I'm recording this video, about this whole company thing. I recently had a client ask me, I joined a company called EXP Realty. It's a single brokerage. And what that means is that it is one company. All right? Now, what I mean by that is I spent 14 years with Keller Williams Realty. I spent some time with Century 21, Coldwell Banker, a big independent company, meaning just a name of a company that is also a single brokerage. All of those things account for different types of services that us, the real estate agent, are looking for to be able to better serve our clients. Anytime I make a move to a different real estate company, it's so that I am better served as a real estate agent from the company, which allows me to better serve my clients. But here's the thing I want you to know. If you're hearing that the bigger the company, the more resources that agent may have to assist you in what he's doing for you, selling your home, helping you buy a home, looking for investment property, or whatever the service they may be offering you is, that's kind of a load of crap nowadays. With the advent of the internet and technology the way it is, even the individual agent in a single office mom and pop shop, where there may be 1 or 2 or 3 agents, has access to almost the same exact resources, and most of them are free. Now, they may purchase different software programs or different programs that maybe that one agent can afford because of their production level and the others can't. But I'll tell you, at the end of the day, the service you're going to get depends on the quality, the experience, and the understanding of the agent you're working with. I like to say with my 37 years in the business that you're going to get experience, you're going to get excellence, and you're going to get a customer service level that is heretofore unseen. In other words, we don't want to just satisfy you, we want to amaze you. We want you to look back and say, wow, that didn't even feel like a real estate transaction. And that really doesn't have a lot to do with the company I'm with. All of the companies I've been with, I've been the one servicing my clients. Now, EXP is a single brokerage. It's in 43 states. Each state has to have its own brokerage based on those states' laws. We're in 3 provinces in Canada, and the company has about 4,000 agents in all those areas, and it's one of the top, I think, 7 or 8 brokerage companies in the United States. Now let's talk about the difference with franchises. My recent client of mine asked me, he goes, well, how does that compete against those bigger companies? And he mentioned Keller Williams Realty and Intero, and what else did he mention? Coldwell Banker. And I said, well, there's a difference because those are individual companies with, especially if you look at like Intero and Keller Williams Realty, the franchisor, which is Keller Williams Realty, is really not in the real estate business, they're in the franchising business. The individual offices are in the real estate business, but those individual offices are each individual brokerages. Same with most major franchises, Century 21, Coldwell Bankers that are franchised, there are some that aren't, and other companies like that. So the reason I bring that up is each time you see a franchise office open up, people say, oh, that's a big company. Well, it's a big company that has hundreds of franchises, but each franchise is an individual brokerage as governed by that state. So that's the thing I really want to make sure you understand, is that bottom line, I'm going to go where I get treated best, which allows me to treat other people, my clients specifically, friends, family, also better. But everybody has different value systems. What's important to me may not be important to the next agent. So they're going to go where what's important to them is a hot spot. Do you get that? So for you, what I want you to know is, after 37 years, the Rick Jiha Real Estate team that I run and oversee is still at the very forefront of technology, service at a higher level than it's ever been before, because my understanding is at a higher level than it's ever been before. And that's not so much the 37 years as it is my willingness to continue to refine and educate myself so that I'm giving you the best service possible, so that I know exactly what's going on in the market as it relates to your home individually, and not some general plan that relates to all the homes. So if I moved real estate companies, what I want you to know is I did it so that I can be better for you. I hope that helps in the explanation. I look forward to helping you with your buying and selling needs, and I look forward to hearing from you as a result of this video. Take care.